Hi everyone, my name is Susan. This is Keep It Simple Susan. And 1 week ago today, I started the carnivore diet. And when I did that, I weighed 264.4 pounds. Now if you go back to my original video, I put the measurements, all my measurements, in the comment section there for posterity and for future reference or whatever. This week, this morning, 7 days later, I weighed in at 252 point, I don't honestly remember, but I've lost 11.6 pounds. And, you know, I don't have receipts. I have my Renfo scale and all that data, but I'm not savvy enough on videos yet to upload that information and put it in the video. Hopefully over time I'll get better at that kind of stuff. I'm feeling really good, and I have done really well. I had 1 day of some pretty bad cravings, but I just stayed the course and continued to eat meat, and that's where I'm at right now. I feel better in my joints. I feel better in my clothes. My clothes are fitting looser. And I know tons of people say, well, you just lost 11 pounds of water weight. It's still 11 pounds. And it was making me feel awful. I mean, I feel so much better than I did a week ago. I can bend over and tie my shoes. I can bring my leg up to tie my shoe. My hands and wrists and elbows don't hurt anymore. My shoulders are much better. My sleep quality has improved immensely. I have my appetite, and the food noise is unreal. My appetite is still fairly strong, though I am probably doing some like intermittent fasting inadvertently because I'm trying to keep my meals within a certain amount of time. My food noise, it is better. It's not 100% gone, of course, and I think those kinds of things take time. You know, your exposure. I don't know what all goes into those kinds of things, but those things take time. So right now, I'm eating beef probably once a day, and sometimes bacon and eggs for another meal, or what else? I'm trying to think of what else I've had. I've had pork chops. I've had bacon and eggs, steak, ground beef. I have had some chicken, not a ton or anything. I'm mostly eating beef and bacon and eggs, partly because it is so much easier. It's just easier to prepare. I mean, you think about a steak, it's a couple minutes on each side. Bacon and eggs, you can have that done in no time. I am also trying to learn more about how to, you know, edit videos and such. So I apologize for the basic crudeness of my videos. Like I said in the previous video, I do work a full-time job, out, you know, away from home. And then I also have a side business that is basically a full-time job. And I love to garden, and I have family, and I have my son and I, speaking of which, my son and I this weekend, we butchered a whole hog that he had raised. He had already dispatched it and did the prep work to it, and it was two halves, and we did that. So I have tons of pork fat to render for lard for both of our families, and tons of sausage and fat for meat and fat to make sausage with. All of that stuff's in the freezer. Everything, all the other cuts got vacuum sealed, and I have whole pork bellies to cure and smoke for bacon. It's going to be quite an experience, which is a good carnivore experience in my opinion. So I do have other things going besides YouTube, although I would like, you know, to have some success on YouTube and keep myself accountable. I don't know how often I'll be able to do a video and upload it. Hopefully, I'm hoping once a week. If it works out that I can't do it that often, then I'll let you guys know. But as of right now, I'm over 11 pounds down. My clothes fit so much better. That progress over panic, I'm definitely progressing. I feel tons better. Like, my ankles aren't swollen anymore. I know that this is all the water weight coming off. My ankles aren't swollen anymore. I am still huge. Don't get me wrong. I'm still huge. However, I feel better. And I think ultimately in chasing health, that's the most important thing. Yeah. I started collagen peptides too. I just put them in my coffee, and I don't know if this is carnivore or collagen peptides, more sleep. I honestly do not know. But I started them the same day I started carnivore, which was a week ago Tuesday. So today is Tuesday, March 31st, 2026. And so I started carnivore and the collagen peptides a week ago today. And before, I was losing gobs of hair in the shower. Now I have a ton of hair, and so that's whatever. But like, it was clogging the drain every shower, lots and lots of hair. And I don't know what's going on, but now when I shower, the drain doesn't clog and I lose very little hair. So it's probably a combination of eating nutrient dense food, to be honest, and probably the collagen peptides. I'm still drinking coffee. There are some diet sodas that I'm still drinking. I will give those up eventually. I'm trying to get through this. About the first 3 weeks, I've done this enough times to know that the first 3 weeks, once I'm past that, there will be a lot of things I shed. I'll start tracking my macros. I'll start watching my calorie intake, making sure I'm getting plenty of fat. Right now, I'm probably still eating over on calories, but like today, I had a steak for lunch, and I just don't feel like eating dinner, and I probably won't. And that's one of the things I appreciate the most about carnivore is the how long you can go between meals. It's crazy, because obviously before I thought about nothing but food. What was I going to eat next? What was my next snack going to be? What kind of meal was I going to make? Can I have breakfast for dinner with the biscuits and the gravy and all the things? That's how I thought before. So it's kind of nice not having as much food noise. It's very nice, actually. And the fact that I'm feeling so much better, and that I've lost weight, and that some of my pain has gone away. But I'm telling you what, as a menopausal woman that hasn't really slept in probably the last 7 or 8 years, not a full night's sleep like you get 7 or 8 hours of sleep. I'm talking I might get 4 to 5. And like this weekend, there was one night I slept 9 hours. I'm like, what is happening? I'm okay with it. I want it to happen. So I'm trying to concentrate on the sleep. I'm not drinking any caffeine after. I never have been able to drink caffeine after like 11 or 12 and, you know, during the day. No tea, no coffee, no sodas. I can't hardly do that. I will toss and turn all night. But I am feeling much better. I just wanted to give everyone an update. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to tell you guys about how I'm feeling. If you're just starting carnivore, or you're just starting Weight Watchers, or keto, or ketovore, or GLP-1, or any of those things, don't give up on yourself. Make yourself a priority. Prioritize your health. Because I talked to my daughter-in-law about that this weekend. I said, when you are 30, which I think she's 30. Sorry if I think you're 30. Prioritize your health now when you're young, and you can still do that. I know it may be harder if you have children or you have a whole ton of other responsibilities, but prioritize your health then, because when you go into menopause, you know, women, when they go into menopause, if they're metabolically sick, I was metabolically sick and unwell, and I wish, like everything, that I had prioritized my health way earlier in life and hadn't went in with high blood pressure and a bad back and probably carrying an extra 40 pounds and all of those things. Go into menopause and stay metabolically healthy. It will be the best thing you can do for your future. Anyways, I'm going to go for now. I've got gardening stuff to take care of, and I'm super excited about the gardening season. And I will talk to you guys next week. Bye!